Good morning. It's time to call to order the November 16, 2011 meeting of the Oklahoma City Airport Trust. The first item on the agenda is to approve the minutes of the October 26, 2011 Oklahoma City Airport Trust.
Move approval.
We have a motion to approve. And a second. Cast your votes. And it is approved. Next item is the director's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, everyone. I do have a few comments this morning. First of all, as I do often, I like to report on the passenger enplanement, boarding passenger activity at Will Rogers World Airport. And for October of 2011, we were 2.11% over the October of 2010. And for this year, we're 2.34% over last year's numbers, given the 10 months in the calendar year. I think what's really significant, though, is this is the 6th straight month that we've had an increase. And so I think that that shows that traffic is coming back, and we hope that that certainly continues through the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's holiday season. Again, related to air service, we had a major announcement by Southwest Airlines this weekend, past weekend, where they have announced nonstop jet service daily to Chicago Midway Airport. Midway is one of Southwest Airlines' largest focus cities, where there are lots of connection opportunities to the Midwest and to the Northeast. We've always had a little bit of a void on service to the Northeast quadrant of the United States, and so this will allow us to connect into places like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, and another option for travelers to go with one connection to a major focus hub city and get to their destination in the Northeast. That service will start June 3rd of 2012, and tickets are on sale now. I also want to mention that last week and over the last few years, really, we've been working very hard to get an opposite direction instrument landing system precision approach to the users at Wiley Post Airport. And last week, the ILS approach became operational, and we're in the process now of turning that over to the FAA for maintenance. So this will be a project that they will maintain from now on. A great benefit to a general aviation airport to have two instrument landing systems opposite direction. It's a huge feather in the cap, I think, for Wiley Post and also for the city of Oklahoma City. My final comment is about the retail concession stores in the terminal building at Will Rogers World Airport. A few months ago, we went through a request for proposal process, and Parodies, which was our current retailer, did a good job, and they were awarded the contract for the new concession agreement. As a result of that, though, we asked them to renovate their stores, and so those stores will be opening in the next few days. There will be a major grand opening at some time to be determined later, but I just want to briefly talk about the new stores and concepts which are going to be in the terminal. The newsstand stores that historically have been in the terminal are going to remain, but they're going to have a very cool theme. It's going to be themed by the landmark Pops Soda Shop and convenience store on Route 66. In fact, the new stores, there'll be two of them at the airport, and they will have actually miniature replicas of the large soda pop, which is in front of the store. A new concept to the airport will be in-motion entertainment. This is going to provide business and leisure travelers with up-to-date digital devices that they can purchase right there and actually try new gadgets that are on the market. And so this will be very, very I think, super. We've seen this at other major airports. We're glad to have this in Oklahoma City. The Big 12 store is going away. It's being replaced by EA Sports Experience, which is a very highly interactive sporting store. It's still going to have all the apparel of the signature Thunder and Oklahoma Sooners and Oklahoma State Cowboys, as well as representing all the other Big 12 conference teams. However, it's also going to be very interactive as well, where people can play games, so it's going to be very good for those who are used to games and those that are even not used to games, so it's going to be very nice. The Brighton store at Will Rogers will stay. It's going to be redesigned and expanded. It will continue to offer handbags and leather goods and watches and fragrances and home accessories and things of that nature, but it's going to be a much more inviting store than it was in the past. And finally, one other brand new concept to embrace Oklahoma City's Bricktown Square. We're going to have Bricktown Square in the terminal. So it's going to have many of the local merchants, apparel and gifts and things that are normally found just at the Bricktown area in downtown Oklahoma City. Many of those will be offered in the terminal at this new store. Very exciting, and we're very hopeful that those stores will be opening soon. Their goal was to get them open by Thanksgiving, and I think they're going to meet that goal. That's all I have this morning.
Any questions on the director's report? Sounds good, sir. Thank you for that good report. Would you handle the Will Rogers World Airport agenda, sir?
Should be happy to. Item A is to adopt a resolution and approve supplement number 3 to the maintenance contract. This is authorizing the renewal of the contract for maintenance and replacement of parts for airfield lighting control and monitoring systems with Crouse-Hinds Airport Lighting Products for $33,000 for 1 year beginning on December 1st. Item B is to approve the plans and project manuals submitted by Frankfurt Short Bruza Associates for the Air Navigation Facility 1 roof replacement and building envelope repairs project at Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center, authorizing bids to be open on December 13th. Item C is to accept the completed project for the registry building envelope repairs project, also at Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center. Item D is to accept the recommendation on the bids opened on October 25th for the Mike Monroney Building 30 roof replacement and building envelope repairs project, awarding the contract to Diversified Construction of Oklahoma Incorporated for $138,600, approving the contract and bonds. Item E is approved change order number 1 for the Thomas P. Stafford Building temporary exterior envelope repairs project at Mike Monroney, adding $8,669.10. F is to approve change order number 6 for the installation and maintenance of our closed-circuit television camera system project with the Transportation Security Administration, adding $15,970.19. Last item for Will Rogers is item G, to approve the project manual submitted by C.H. Guernsey and Company for the Senior Lane Mechanical System Replacement fiscal year 11 projects, Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center, advertising the bids to be open December 13th.
You've heard the items on the Will Rogers agenda. What are the trustees' wishes?
Move item 4.
We have a motion to move and second. Item 4, any comments or questions? Seeing none, cast your votes, and it are approved. General.
Request approval for item A to receive the delinquent accounts receivable report, the construction project status report, and the budget to actual report as of October 31st. Item B is to receive the report and approve the recommendation regarding uncollectible accounts. We'll be writing off $6,779.42. Item C is to concur with the Consultant Review Committee in authorizing negotiation of a professional services agreement with C.H. Guernsey and Company. This is for the on-call general architectural and engineering consultant for airports, facilities, maintenance projects. And item D is to approve addendas 1, 2, and 3 for the 2012 annual roof repairs and maintenance contract, accept the recommendation on bids opened on November 1st, awarding the contract to Oklahoma Roofing and Sheet Metal for 1 year in an amount not to exceed $200,000, also approving contract and bonds.
Move approval.
We have a motion to approve. We have a second. Any discussion? Cast your votes, and it is approved. Lease agreements.
Item A is to approve the hangar office lease agreement, fuel storage facilities lease agreement, and the memorandum of lease with Pronto LLC. This is for leasing of land at Wiley Post Airport for the lessee's construction of facilities and improvements used for their hangar office facility and fueling facilities. Item B is to approve the airport use agreement with AtLink LLC, installing radio and network communications equipment to provide broadband internet to on and off airport customers commencing December the 1st. And last is to approve the lease agreement with the United States Government, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration for a 1-acre site where they own and operate a Doppler radar and transmitting station. This is retroactive to November 1st at Clarence E. Page Airport. That's all the leases today.
You've heard the leases. What is the trustees' wishes?
We approve the leases.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Cast your votes, and they are approved. Item 7, to adopt the resolution dated November 16th, ratifying the action of the Director of Airports. Also, the resolution of the same date, and authorizing payment of requisitions. What are the trustees' desires?
Move approval.
We have a motion and a second. Seeing no discussion, pass votes, and it is adopted. Comments from trustees?
Mark, I congratulate you on your employments. It continues a great trend. I do appreciate you getting that ILS at Wiley Post. The
Yes, sir.
guys flying in the wintertime, I like that. And congratulations on your retail down at Will Rogers. Sounds great.
Very exciting things going on at the airport, and might also just mention that myself and some staff will also be traveling in December to visit American Airlines and Southwest Airlines to continue our conversations about enhancing air service.
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to comment personally. Recently, the trust accommodated my travel schedule by moving next year's meetings, and I'd just like to thank you and the other trustees for doing that. I enjoy being on this trust, and that allows me to continue that, and I thank you.
Yes, thank you, all the trustees, for your flexibility on that issue.
The new instrument system won't get you in quicker.
That would help.
Seeing no other comments from trustees, comments from staff? Seeing none, any citizens who wish to speak to the trustees? Seeing none, we are adjourned.